All right, can you hear me now? I took the mic off the Bluetooth. Can y'all hear me now on the direct? Okay, thank you, Tom. Appreciate it, buddy. So I was talking about this load, man, how you can get a great paying load that can go bad. Uh, Angel, how you doing, man? I'm glad all y'all joined me. So I'm just talking about some of the tricks of these brokers. I got a load I picked up in Savannah, Georgia. Come to Auburndale for $1,600. Great paying load. All right, I'm one of those carriers. I've been out here since 2006, so I ask all the important questions. Is it palletized? What's the weight? Uh, what's the appointment time? All of these things. I did all of that. And then when I get to the place about 10 minutes after being there, I hear a familiar sound for anybody who ever been floor loaded before. You feel the trailer rock, and then they sit there for a minute, and then all of a sudden you start hearing thumps on the ground, thumps on the ground. So I knew right then it was a floor load. Right? Got them. They got me loaded. That took 5 hours up there. That's okay. They pay something. Most of them don't pay right, but they paid $40 an hour detention. So I got 3 additional hours up there. So now the load is at 1720. I had a 2 a.m. down here in Auburndale, Florida. I got down here. This is some of the tricks these brokers do. So he didn't tell me it was floor load. He lied. But it was a good paying load, great paying load. Anytime you can get $1,600 to go 324 miles in this industry, that's a great paying load. So I get down here at about 1:30 in the morning because Amazon only let you check in about an hour before your appointment time. Once again, 2 a.m. appointment time. They put me in the door right away. So I'm thinking, worst case scenario, I'm gonna be out of Amazon by, I don't know, 6 o'clock. I'm giving them 4 hours. Took 2 hours, 4 hours to load them. I'm thinking 4 hours. Get me out of here. That was 2 a.m. Now it's 9:07, and I just went in there and checked. It's 9:07 uh, Eastern Standard Time. And folks, for the ones who don't know, there's my truck right there. Y'all see that little thing right there? That little flashlight? All y'all truck drivers know what that means. So it's 9:07. So right now I'm on 7 hours, working on 8 hours, sitting at this facility, and they ain't unloading me. So I just came out of there before I went on live. The lady said they might be halfway through the trailer. Halfway through the trailer from 2 a.m. in the morning. That's one of the tricks they tell you. Great paying load. I'm gonna say that again. Great paying load. However, they didn't give you all the specifics. And if you know anything about Amazon, I do Amazon, but typically I do power only for them. And it's 90% of their stuff on power only is going to be dropping hook. I don't mind that stuff. When it's paying right. I don't do it year round because it don't pay year round. So if it don't pay, I can't deal with it. All right. So that's the thing that y'all need to realize, that sometimes with these brokers, they're not going to be honest with you. Well, most times they ain't going to be honest with you. You're going to find very few. And the ones that you find very few, that you be honest with, try to build a rapport with them, try to build a relationship with them. Most of them going to lie to you just to open their face. I don't know what it is, something about being a broker. I think you have to take a course called Line 101 because they perfect it. Some of them are better than others. TQL, in my opinion, Total Quality Logistics, are probably the worst, but they're not the only one, because they're trying to get as most. So be careful when you come and get these unloads. Um, you say, I'm going to drive by when I go fishing. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Go fish, man. I hope you catch a big one. You know that building? Yeah, man, it's right there off the expressway. It's one of the biggest facilities they just recently built. I mean, you see these damn Amazons everywhere, man. They literally taking over, and most of us can't do without them. Well, we can, but we just not, you know. But these brokers play these tricks on us to get these loads covered. And once again, it's a great paying load. The problem is, when I'm telling y'all about being here 7 hours, most of them only going to pay you for 5 hours, and then they automatically run it over into a layover. And it's not a layover, but they only going to pay you 7 hours. I'm going to say 5 hours. In other words, they're going to max it out. Most of them going to max it out at $200. And I know it's going to be some people going to say, well, they ain't going to pay me no $200. They're going to pay me more. In most cases, you're not going to get around the fine print. Why I say the fine print? Because most rate comms that we sign got it in there. They got it in there, or either they got it on. If it ain't on the rate com, it was on the carrier agreement that you filled out. Now, the old school carrier's agreement used to come in a PDF and be a 10, 12 pages. Now they got this thing called Highway and They got these onboarding systems where basically you just putting in your insurance information, they're making sure you're good, they match you with the company, boom, you ain't signing but 2 documents. So most people not even gonna read it. Now they will send you to your email a copy of the contract. So most of us, I'm just being frank, most people ain't gonna read every contract for every broker. I probably signed up with 150 brokers at this point, at least, right? So watch some of these tricks that they pull and they do on you when you are out here trying to make a living. Now I'm glad I got this load, and I tell everybody I don't care when the load run. If it pay right, I'll run it. Saturday, Sunday, holiday, it don't matter. Matter of fact, I made some of the most money ever hauling for Amazon over holidays, over a 6-week period for Amazon back in 2018 before they started the crap they're doing now. I netted, not gross, I netted $56,000, and I did not leave the city of Jacksonville. Let me tell you that again. I netted $56,000, and I didn't leave the city of Jacksonville. All I was doing was moving local stuff. So I don't have a problem going to Amazon. The problem is with these lying brokers, and we need to be our due diligence. And even when you do your due diligence, that don't mean that they're not gonna lie to you and deceive you to get you on the load. That's what they do. And I'm just here to say that if you get paid for it, you have to chalk it up to the game. I got 1,600 I'm gonna get. I got another 120 at the shipper because of the tension. They're gonna cap it out at $200 here because that's what all of them do. I could be here another 6 hours. They still ain't gonna pay but $200. Most of them pay $200 for detention, not detention, they call it a layover, and $250 for refrigerator units. But at the end of the day, from 9 o'clock yesterday morning when I started this load till hopefully it will be before 9 o'clock tonight, but it will be before 9 o'clock tonight, but it'll be a $1,900 load. But just understand that most of these brokers are really doing their best to deceive you, me, and everybody in this industry when it comes to getting this stuff covered, because that's all they care about. They don't care about you. They don't care about, that's all they care about. So get the most you can get out of a broker up front. That's always been my thing. Get as much as you can up front because that back end money ain't guaranteed. What am I talking about back end money? Detention, layovers, accessorial pay, all of these things that they don't tell you about when they lie about to get you to cover that load. Some of the lies are very transparent and you can see them right off the bat. Some of them you can't. Most of them you can't. Most of them you can't. But that's part of being in this business. And I enjoy this business. I really do. I don't enjoy the nature of the business, if that makes sense. Why do I say I enjoy the business? It's truck driving. I love driving. I absolutely love driving. I was married for 17 years, and my wife was from the Midwest, ex-wife. And we never flew up there. I never flew. She did. But anytime I went, I drove. Packed my car up and we drove 900 miles because I love driving. Didn't bother me. Still don't. Went up there one time, 3 times from October to Christmas, went up there 3 times. And it was nothing to me. So I love the business of truck driving. I don't love the business in truck driving. It's terrible. All right. So I just wanted to go live and say, hey, man, be careful about some of these line brokers. Amazon loads are some of the worst loads to take if they are loaded on the floor because these people are not in no rush. This lady told me they got 6 hours to unload the truck. Obviously, didn't know that didn't happen because I've been here over 7 already. But they got one person unloading that truck. Now, you tell me you think that one person in a hurry to unload that truck? Why? They ain't gonna do nothing but give him another damn truck. I did it. I used to work for a company called Winn-Dixie out of Jacksonville, Florida. So when you go to work for Winn-Dixie, the first thing they make you do is break a rail car, unload it by yourself. A potato scheme in a rail car, a train car full of potatoes, and you had to unload that shit by yourself. And until you unloaded, you couldn't go on the floor. But I wasn't in no rush. Why? Because they might give me another train car, so I'm gonna take my time. And that's exactly what this guy's in there doing, or girl. So I just want to say, hey man, enjoy what we're doing. Be prepared for the worst, hope for the best, pray for the best. But these brokers, man, you ain't gonna find very good ones. Not a lot of them. So anyway, hey, thank y'all for joining this live. I'm finna go get up out of here. I just wanted to go live this morning, trying to build my channel up. I've been a trucker since I was 18. I'm 60. I'll be 61 in July. By the grace of God, I've got my own motor carriage authority. I've been out here on my own. since 2006. That's when I first got a truck. First got my motor carriers authority in 2013. I'd have been through lightning strikes, meaning my truck got struck by lightning in 2014. Thought I was out of business, but I read one and figured it out. So God has covered me, and He'll cover you as well. But we have to do our due diligence in this business, and it ain't easy. Pardon me, that extra noise. These trucks come by every now and then. It ain't easy. So I'm gonna build this channel up. I need y'all help. If you could, like the video, share the video, and by all means, please subscribe to the channel. When you come by, even if you don't stay by, just say hi. It helps with the algorithm. It'll help build my channel up. I'm gonna build it up. I got a lot of knowledge, and I'm gonna give it away. I'm not one of these guys who are gonna be on YouTube selling you stuff. I don't want to sell you anything. I ain't got no t-shirts. Shit, I got on Nike t-shirt. They should be paying me. So I ain't got no merch I'm gonna be selling you. I ain't got no courses I'm gonna be selling you. As a matter of fact, here's another thing I want to tell y'all too, and I ain't shitting on nobody. Most of these people who selling courses, I don't know what the fuck they talking about, man. Save your money. Most of these people who saying I'm gonna give you a consultation, I'll give it to you for free. Just hit my inbox, hit my like, hit my subscribe. I give you all the information I got. But when the time I tell somebody something about this trucking thing, I always say the same thing. I'm gonna give you the information that I got, but I want you to check it out for yourself. That way you know it's real. Because unfortunately, you can ask 5 drivers, 5 carriers the same question, and you're gonna get 5 different answers. Man, don't pay these people for all these old consultations and BS, man. They ripping you off. Most of them hadn't even been in the business that long. And I'm not mad at them. It's called finessing the game. But I'm just not a finesse. I was talking to a friend of mine about this the other day. It just ain't in my spirit to finesse people, man. It ain't never been. And it ain't never gonna be. So if I walk out of this trucking with nothing else, I'm gonna walk out of it with integrity. Because I ain't trying to shit on nobody, I ain't trying to get over on nobody, and I ain't trying to deceive nobody. It's some tough times in this trucking, but it's some great times in it too. I put 4 kids through school through trucking. My latest one is finna graduate on the 27th, you know. So I'm the traveling trucker, man. My name is Bert K. Bert Keaton is my actual name. I call it Bert K, the traveling trucker. Reason I call it the traveling trucker, I like to travel around, man. I get outside of the country and do things, man. I've been to South America a few times. I've been to the Caribbean quite a few times. Done been to Canada. Done been to Canada, Mexico. I hadn't made it to Europe yet. That's one of the ones that I ain't got a whole lot of plans going to Europe. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only real reason I want to go to Europe is the wine. And that's over there in Tuscany and all these kind of places like Spain and Portugal. Other than that, man, they food is terrible. I don't eat that shit. I'd rather go to the Caribbean or to South America or all of them, man, because the food is better. I know. Yeah, I know. Most people say, well, you ain't seeing the whole world. That's okay. I'm seeing some of it. So this is a traveling trucker, and I'm trying to build a channel up, man. Once again, thanks for joining the live. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to bring content that's informative. I look forward to people engaging, asking questions. I surely will answer them to the best of my ability. And like I said a minute and a half ago, I'm going to tell you the information that I got, but I'm also repeat it by saying, hey, go check this out for yourself. That way you know. See, it's one thing for somebody to tell you something, you go running with it. It's another thing for you to read it and find out about it, do a little bit of research, and then you know for sure you can tie the two together. It's like a crosshair, right? 2 roads come together, you can make a turn. And you can decide which way you want to turn. You want to turn around and go back, or you want to go forward with some business. That's the important thing about researching the information that I'm going to give you. All right? And I've been through some trials and tribulations out here. Like I said, my truck got struck by lightning. I thought I was done. I done had trucks that, man, the load was abandoned on one. I had trucks with load was refused on one. I done had all this stuff, but I made it through it. You know what I mean? Because I had 4 trucks on. And when you're dealing with 4 trucks and all of this, man, it's difficult, but it's doable. Why? Because I done did it. I done did it. So once again, this is Bert K, the traveling trucker, and I'm finna sign out, man. Just be careful about these brokers. They are one of the biggest scams out here, man. I got a video that I posted yesterday about the 5 biggest scams out here. Brokers are one of them, right? But we got to deal with them. There ain't too many people with a company my size going to get direct freight. It ain't too many. The closest thing I got direct freight is a BJ's account that I do every week for C.H. Robinson. It ain't direct freight, but I've been on it for 3 years. So I get it every single week. Great paying load. And it's no hidden gems with them. I know what it is. I know where I'm gonna pick up. I know where I'm gonna deliver. They deliver at night, but it's very few of them. But this is a traveling truck. I'm finna sign off until the next time. Go like this channel for me, please. Go look at some of the other videos, some of the shorts. I had to upload like 50 shorts before I could even start to go live. So I got over 50 shorts on there. Some about traveling, some about family time, a lot of them about trucking. Uh, this channel is called Traveling Trucker. It's about a trucker that loved to travel who came through some triumphs. That's the subtitle to my channel. Trucking, traveling triumphs. We've all had things that we've triumphed through in our lives, and we're going to continue to triumph through more. So until the next live, y'all be good. Enjoy your Sunday. I would say I'm enjoying mine, but I'm going to give y'all one more last glimpse why I ain't enjoying it yet. Now, I'm enjoying the fact that I'm getting paid off of the show. Y'all see that little flashing thing right there? Yeah, ain't a whole lot of enjoyment in that. It's kind of, you know what, I think I might do sell some. I'm going to sell some classes on therapy on how to deal with looking at that red light, because that shit will run you crazy, man. And I'll tell you the truth, man, about that red light. If you ever been in a dock unloading, and the first time you hear them hit you consecutively for about 15, 20 minutes, and then they stop, the first thing come to your mind is, oh man, they done got me unloaded. So you hop up out of your bunk, and you jump in this seat, and the main thing you do is look down that light, and if you see that right there, you know it was like that song. You know it's like that song. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine because that light ain't turned yet. So sooner or later that light gonna turn, man. Thanks for joining me again. I'm out of here. Enjoy y'all Sunday.